My name is Kainton the Genius, and today we are going to be talking about working with subplots, and this will be tutorial 7 on our plotting with Python. So subplots is something important, and also it has been something a bit confusing for a number of programmers. So basically when you are talking about subplots, you are plotting a number of graphs, maybe two or more plots in one sheet or in one area. You are plotting it side by side, like what I've shown here. All right, so how does it work? Before I continue, please, I remind you to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. The reason is because this motivates me. Whole lot of motivation I gain from my subscribers when they subscribe and also leave me a comment. So thank you very much. If you please click on subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. If you have challenges, also let me know. All right, so when you are working with a subplot, the plot appear in a grid form. All right. So what we have here is a 2 by 2 grid. That is 2 by 2. 2 rows by 2 columns, right? So what it means that before you plot, you must choose what particular area to plot. So when you are plotting in Jupyter Notebook, you use something called, you use subplots, and you specify where to plot. So the first thing you specify is the grid. In this case is 2 by 2, and then you specify the particular grid, and now this is grid 1, this is plot 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. If it's 3 by 3, then you also specify 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So the number is numbered from the rows, along the rows, and then down the column. So 1, 2, if there's another one here, that will be 3. So if you are issuing a subplot command, you specify where to plot. So let's say I specify grid 3, and then I issue a plot command, and then plot X and Y. This plot is going to appear here, right, in this grid 3. If you want to plot in grid 4 or grid 2, you can also do the same thing. You use subplot and specify the plots to where to plot it. Subplots 2, 2, 4. So 2, 2 means the grid you are using 2 by 2, and then the particular number where you want to plot. So after issuing the plot command, you issue the plot command to plot what you want to plot. So that is how it works. Let's now demonstrate it in Python using an example. So take some time to read so that you understand some of the theories behind the subplots. So we have 4 functions we are going to plot: F1, F2, F3, and F4. I think these equations are called Taylor series. Yeah, Taylor series is like this. So I've created F1. At this point, instead of typing it, I'm just going to copy and paste it in Jupyter Notebook. So let me paste it. Before I paste it, let me use a comment to say plotting in Python. So the first thing we do is to create t, a variable called t, which is from 0 to 4, and we have 200 values, maybe 0, 0.1 or something, up to 4. So we need 200 values. All right. So F1, I've also written the formula for F1, F2, F3, and F4. So these are 3 functions, and we are going to be plotting a graph of t against F1, t against F2, t against F3, and t against F4. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to first run this code to make sure everything is okay. So you say np is not defined, because actually I need to import numpy. Actually I imported it in the beginning of in the initial part, beginning of this notebook. I did this import, but I need to run it again. So I don't want to go to start running right from the scratch. So import numpy as np. So this is the syntax. And at this point, I'm going to issue the first one. Look, I'm also going to copy it and paste, Ctrl V. Now, I'm going to kind of delete this so that it will not be confusing for you. So if I issue this command, run it, it says PLT is not defined because I also need to import matplotlib .py as PLT. So I'm going to run it and then run this as well. So you can see it's plotted. Actually, I want to say plt.show. Alright, so it plotted one item. So I can tell you that it's plotting at 222. So let me show you where it is plotting this very curve. It is plotting it at this point. So if I issue another one, so let's copy and paste. This time let's copy the first one, this one. I'm going to, now you need to assign the subplot before you say show. If you say show before you assign the subplot, then it's going to maybe plot 2 times. So I'm going to run it, and you can see that it plots the second plot 221, which has a title, is plotted in position 1. Even though I issued the subplot command for 221, after I've issued for 222, 221 is going to print in its position, which is position 1, which is this position, as you can see right there. I'm going to go ahead to use 3 and 4 so that you can see how it works. So let me paste for this for plot 3 and 4, and you can see that it plots the 3 of them. So we have okay, so at this point I'm just going to just also copy and put a caption on this one. So this will be 1, this will be, this is actually 2, and this should be 1. Okay, so I'm going to run everything again. So this is what we have, as you can see. So this is how to work with subplots in Python. So we see the plots displayed correctly. So now you can see some things are overlapping, as you can see. So to handle it, you simply say plt.tight layout. So let's say plt.tight plt.tight layout. That's all you need to do. So I'm going to run it, and you can see that it creates a space between the plots. So this is how to work with plots in Python. I would like to recommend you play around with this, or maybe try to change up things a bit and see how it works. And I'd like to thank you for viewing, and please remember to subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed, and also leave me a comment to let me know if you have any challenges or observations.